What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to you with an analysis breakdown on the hottest free agent right now. Restricted Jonathan Kuminga. He can finish with force, with speed and quickness to be able to get to the rim. He can do it from the top of the key. He can finesse it. He can overpower you. He can create separation with his strength and his shoulders. And he can also cut from angles and get right to the basket and finish with a finger roll or dunk it. It depends on what he feels like doing because he's just that good at getting to the rim. He's not afraid of centers. He'll go straight at them. He'll challenge them. I think that's one of his best strengths is that he can do it. He has the IQ to know how to use his body, how to get to the glass, how to bank it in, how to use his ability to separate and create space to be able to get the look that he wants. He also has the ability to just go right to the basket just because he sees the opening, and that's just one of the reasons why he's able to score in double figures. Because if you leave him any type of angle, any type of space, he's going to see the gap and just expose it and blow right to the rim and any place on the court. And he's also good at cutting to the basket. He's so fast, so strong, and resilient that it's just easy for him to make up that ground. And if you try to even cover somebody else and not pay attention to him, he can hurt you with a backdoor cut. And the fact that he can also do a stop pop mid range or even a floater. I think he needs to use the floater a little bit more as he gets more touches and gets different type of people going against him, but he also can bang you, create a little separation because of his power and his strength, and throw it off the glass or throw it into the rim. But he can also do a little bit of a stop pop mid range. He's not the greatest shooter, but he shows potential of not hesitating to do it and willing to do it, and he just has to continue to work at it and implement it in games to build his confidence up on that shot in general, and it can possibly be another weapon for him. But one thing he's great at is transition. If you're good in the half court, you have a really good chance of being great in the open court, and he's really good at knowing when to leak out, knowing when to get out in the open, and that allows him to really finish strong and really get easy opportunities for any team that he plays on. And that's probably his best strength, is knowing when to attack and knowing how not to be, shy about it. And he's very, very quick and very fast. And he also has the ability to slow down to adjust to the defender that's in front of him or by him or near him and still be able to get it to go. But he's still working on his three-point shot. That's something that he has to continue to work on in his career. He's below average for his career, but he also shows some signs that he's willing to take it. He's willing to make it. He can catch and shoot it. He can hit a set shot three. He also can score a little bit off the dribble depending on how much space he's given. Most teams want him to shoot it. They will live with him shooting it and making it or missing it. You have to give up something. You have to pick your poison. And we know that's probably the biggest weakness is his game is the three besides the mid-range stop and pop pull-ups. Summer for Jonathan Kuminga because either he's going to be committed to the Warriors or he's going to start a new adventure with another franchise and try to chase the goal of being one of the best players in the league by being an all NBA player or all star. I don't know what Kuminga is going to be in this league, but I do know he is a starting level player in the NBA. I know he comes off the bench. Sometimes it just depends on the talent on the roster you get drafted to. They have Wiggins, they have Jimmy Butler, so it makes sense that they play in front of him because to me they are more proven and they are better defenders and they are more consistent playmakers than he is. That's one of his biggest problems is he really don't want to give up the ball that much. He really wants to show that he can score. He really wants to put on a show, and that does make sense for him to go to a team where he can be a starter and get more minutes and get more opportunity to build up his credibility and prove that he is worthy of the contracts that he's looking to get and also prove that he's one of the best players in the league. But when you look at Jonathan Kuminga, the man already gave you 16 points and he only played 26 minutes in his junior season. In his senior season, which is the last one, he only played 47 games, which was a big disappointment. He started 10 of them. He still was able to give you 15 points. And he did shoot 50% 3 seasons. Obviously, he knows the shots that he wants to take. He knows his strengths. He's still trying to iron out his weaknesses. He does need to also improve on the free throw shooter if he's going to continue to try to get to the rim and he's going to make that his main way of scoring. He does have to shoot better from the free throw line. He's getting there and the opportunities and the chances that he gets, but he's still below average, and he only had one season where he was about average, and that's something that's going to have to change if he wants to up his scoring and he wants to up the ability to get the ball in his hands more, because the coach is going to look at it. If we get the ball in your hands, how are you making the team better? How are you making the flow of the offense go? And that's one of the problems with the Warriors is he doesn't really help the offense balance out. He just all for him sometimes when he gets the ball, even in transition. Sometimes he'll give it up freely. Sometimes he say, nah, I just take it. And that does make sense in that situation, but it doesn't make sense in the half court. But he is a guy that can be a good rebounder too. I can see him getting 6 to 7 rebounds per game if his minutes increase to 30 to 33, which is about what most starters play. I can see him averaging more assists. I can see him averaging a steal a game. He has good anticipation. He has good IQ sometimes, or when to go for a steal, especially in passing lanes, or if they try to enter it into one of the players he's guarding, he knows how to disrupt it. He doesn't foul that much, even though he's not a great defender. He's not known as one. He has the upside and the athleticism and the potential to be one, and he doesn't really turn the ball over that much, although he's not the greatest shooter, and he does get off the ball if he doesn't have a lane or ability to score. They will encourage him to shoot more shots and give him the green light. We're better when you're aggressive. We're better when you're looking for your shot. Is mostly what players get when they're one of the better players on the team. And the teams that's interested in him right now, it will make sense for him to have that mentality, and the coaches is going to instill that in him. So I'm not a person that's high on Kuminga. He's a number 7 pick, so teams already been watching him. Organizations already been seeing him. The scouts already know how good he is. He has improved since high school, in my personal opinion, and I think that he still has an upside to do it. That's why he's waiting it out. That's why he feels like he has to go. It's not a knock against the Warriors. It's just I want to be the player, and I want that opportunity to really show what I really am and what I'm really about. And it's unfortunate because obviously you would like to keep a player that you groomed, and you would like to keep a player that you feel like was good even from the start when you got him. And now it's just unfortunate that they just feel the opposite way now because they can't really reach a deal. And it's mainly because Kaminga wants to be him. And that's fine, especially if you can back it up, and it's fine, especially if you have shown that you can possibly be that. But now you have to live up to it if you do get traded, and that's the hardest pill to swallow and the toughest thing to do. A lot of people want it. A lot of people believe they can do it. A lot of people want to show they can do it, and a lot of people do it. But you have to back it up. So now it's just about seeing how this plays out, see how it goes, and seeing if Kuminga can do his thing in a new uniform with a new chance, a new opportunity to show you what he really is about and show more of his game. And that's the whole purpose of why he wants to be traded, and that's why he's not trying to re-sign with the Warriors. And I'm all for it. If I can see another guy to keep an eye out on, if I can see another guy flourish, I'm all for it. I want to see people win. I want to see people do well. I want to see people be successful. And I definitely want to see people make their goals come true, especially if they're willing to put the work in and they're willing to do whatever it takes to show that they believe in themselves and they're willing to bet on themselves, which is all what the NBA is about. You feel like you're as good as everybody in that league, or you feel like you're better, and Kuminga feeling that way. Now he just have to show us, and now we just have to wait and see what happens and see if he can do it. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos too about NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. And I also do mock draft and draft coverage. Plus, I already got 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that y'all can watch for free if you're new to the channel. Plus, I do try to upload on the daily, so you will always have something from me to watch and look at this channel as a form of entertainment. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. I'm gone for now. Hopefully, I'll see you guys later, especially tomorrow. And I'm going to get more breakdowns and more tributes probably this summer like I did last year to give y'all something different to watch besides conversation videos like I always try to do. My computer back up and running the way that it needs to, so I can get back to giving y'all that old type of analysis that y'all love so much, and the reason why y'all became fans of this channel. And hopefully the new fans can feel the same way when they see videos like this and other ones in the future. Peace out. Y'all stay blessed up, and y'all stay good.